Now, we've had a great week here at the stable, great summer, really. So pleased to have one of our clients drive 14 hours. Marcia Hammerlink, Dr. Marcia Hammerlink, drove 14 hours to be with us this week, and so kind. She sent everybody notes. Everybody notes. You're the best clients in the world. Anyway, 3-year-olds we're going to talk about right now. A lot of these horses, this list dwindles a little bit at a time, but at the same time, we can't keep them all. If every year we can retain 10 or 12 horses, it's a pretty good year. I mean, overall, as their 3-year-old season starts to wilt away, we're trying to keep as much as we can that are talented horses, if we can. Now, you'll see as this week, as the information comes out to you guys, some horses if we get offered a lot of money for them, we can't keep them. And that's just the way it is. But at the same time, it doesn't mean we can't retain good horses and move forward. Globetrotting's a perfect example. I personally believe this filly will be in the top 10 or 20 bracket as a 5-year-old in North America. I believe that. Now, I'm biased. She's our mare, but at the same time, I just think there's a lot there, and they're just scratching the surface. So, to the people out there that maybe were, a little upset that we sold a horse like Mischievous Rose, two things. One, Mischievous Rose got a long way to prove that she's worth the money we offered, and two, it just sometimes smart business decisions get made regardless of the frame of mind you're in. So, we'll move forward. Enough talking about that. Adrenaline Rush was sick last week. Scope's sick. We'll give him the week off and go back at it next week. Blue Monk, 8-hole tonight in Georgian. For the week we had, looking back, we had a lot of terrible post positions, didn't we? Purple Aura overcame that 8-hole. We had a ton of 8 holes and 9 holes all week, and we still had a great week, so that's very impressive. Blue Monk with the 8-hole tonight. Brilliant Corners was sick his last start, obviously. He's going to be back next Thursday, I would imagine. Friday, something like that. First Glance has been racing good, pace 52. Just proved one thing. You can have a very nice horse and not be good enough to race in the grassroots. And I had started to write a blog about this. I'll continue it now that a couple of things are off my plate. I'll continue that blog now this week, and I'll finish it, and hopefully it'll be published. But just so impressed with horse like First Glance. You don't have to be in the grassroots, one, to do well, and two, just because you have a nice horse doesn't mean you have a grassroots horse. Gray is the new red. We have finalized the sale of Gray is the new red. Hi. If you want to get cleaned up, we've all had a shower. We're all ready to rock. Maybe we'll go eat some lunch.
I forgot about the baseball game.
Yeah, it's at 1. I know.
We were the one at 4.
Well, we got a race tonight, yeah. We'll get to one thing. We better go before July 31st, though. They're going back to Toronto. We were just talking about going to see the Jays play in Buffalo 2.5 hours from here, but today I can't. But we should make a point to go at some point before July 31st when they go back to Toronto. Yeah, we'll go get something to eat. Is that okay? That horse, too, is selling in the Meadowlands in about 20 minutes. So, yeah, go get cleaned up, then we'll go do something. Obviously, that's my wife. So Gray is the new red. We sold her. I think we're finalized tonight. She changes hands tonight at Northfield Park. So good luck to Tony Hall and his girlfriend, Samantha Blystone. I bought the filly, and I wish them all the luck in the world. Eglariam, as I said, trained a little flat the other day, but was that because she was short? Was that because she tied up? Was that because of a number of reasons? I'm waiting to get the blood work back. We'll train her again on Tuesday and see what comes of that. Where are we at now? Eglariam, I'm a Lovely Lady. Probably been one of the most solid horses we've had all year. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Her last 2 starts were both wins in lifetime marks consecutively. 56-2 now for the filly, and she looks great. Italian Grit looked like he was going to be 1-2 the other day and made a break, the little bugger. I know it tortured Travis, but that's the way it is. We'll move forward. He'll race again this week. Jazzy Judy on the 29th. I'll be in Harrington for the $100,000 final with Old Juju. We'll see her race this week. She raced in Ocean Downs the other day. Got a little screwed up, but still a good mile for her. Miss Meringue in the race bike tomorrow, I believe. We'll see how her and Rose Run Why Not train. Where are we at now? Mama knows best. We didn't get a chance to gallop her this week. Probably gallop her tomorrow, I guess, in preparation of her Thursday start, I believe, in the grassroots, if I'm not mistaken. My Jazz will make her first parimutuel official start of the year on, I don't know when it is. The grassroots, the next one. It's been a long time coming and quite the roller coaster, but we're here now. She qualified great the other day. Coming in, she's going to be a little short, right? She's not ready to trot in 56 like I'm a lovely lady, but we'll see what takes place with My Jazz this week. No free lunch. His first start on Lasix is coming up. Harry told me he popping a pus pocket the other day, so that also could play a role. I suspect watching his race, probably somewhere on the left side is where that pus pocket was. So just adds to the I guess the mystery of this horse, and only makes his next start even more anticipated from my point of view. No free lunch. Northern Blizzard got pinned in and run into blind switches, but James said different horse on Lasix. He was very powerful the other day, so can't wait to see him race at Mohawk this week. Take all that information into account if you're gamblers out there. Take a look at who he's in with, and take a long look at this horse if he's in Thursday or Friday. Perfect Record's gone out to the field for 3-4 weeks. Gonna let him freshen up. We'll bring him back. I just wasn't happy with what I saw when I trained him the other day. Gonna put a little beef back on him, and a little reset for this horse. So we'll see how he comes back. Rose Run Why Not, again, like Miss Moran, gonna train her on the trot tomorrow. See, I'd like to go 2-4, 2-5. We'll see what comes of that. So Admirable has been incredible. Mark Beckwith has just done a great job. You know, I told some people were like, should we move that horse, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, it's like baseball. Sometimes the pitcher's got to pitch himself out of the inning. Mark Beckwith is a 300-400 trainer. Very nice man, very smart horseman. Just leave him alone for now. Let him do his work. And clearly, he got himself out of that inning and threw a couple more. He looked very, very good. That filly looked great, and obviously the job and the work he put in was on display with a crushing victory in 154-2 the other day. Sweet Ambitions will be heading back to Ontario. There's nothing really for her here. She can go and wait those classes that we weren't going to wait any longer with. We'll spend that money. She fits in Elmer's at 3 still, and then she'll head up into that condition claimer, I suspect, heading into the fall. Tanzanite Tricks, where did that come from? 55-1 she trotted the other night. That was an incredible mile. It just goes to show you where that filly is headed, though, right? How talented she is. It's going to be a nice 3- and 4-year-old, Tanzanite Tricks. Very impressed with how she's looked, and can't wait to see her race again next week. That's my girl, Race Great. Talk about horses turning it around. You know, I know a lot of people said, is she now going to Indiana? No, she's not going to Indiana yet. Leave her right where she is right now. I'd like to see 3, 4, 5 starts of consistency, something she's never ever known in her life. It's 4 or 5 starts of consistency together, and then we will see what That's My Girl has to offer us and our partners here at the stable. Tipsy and Dixie talk about consistency. We talk about a horse that's not consistent, and then right into probably one of the most consistent horses we've ever had. Tipsy and Dixie has been incredible. Just jogged the other night. I can't wait to see her race the rest of the season. Walk on the Moon has been incredible for Mario. 55-1, and he looked good the other day. Can't wait to see him race. And again, going from consistency to probably one of the most inconsistent horses I've ever seen in my life. War We Welcome. I think the gold experiment is over. I left it up to Carmen. He swore she was a gold filly. I said, dude, she has been a heartbreaker of a black belt variety since the day we got her. From her first start till today, I have never seen a horse crush more dreams and break more hearts than War We Welcome. So just get her healthy, because she has that bad allergies. Get her healthy and race her where she can't lose, and hope she wins. That's what we're going to do with her for now. Another race like that, and she'll go out to the field. I know somebody said, just get rid of her and sell her. No, her allergies do play a problem. She is a weak-minded horse. She does not go to the bottom of the well, and allergies do perpetuate that poor level of consistency. So at worst, we can wait till the fall when there's no allergies, and at that point, start swinging again. That's if she doesn't race good her next start. We will see. The fate of a good portion of starts in her 2021 season will hang in the balance, dependent on her next week's race. And then Won My Heart Hanover slowed up a little bit, but get used hard leaving. Hunter drove her perfectly. I would have hopefully driven her the same way. It just didn't work out. So we'll see how she races this coming week. Tim has asked we put her on Lasix, so we will. Pennsylvania's a little different. It's not like Ontario where there's, a million forms to fill out and then you have to be on for 100 days and there's a million forms to take them off. You just put them on and take them off as you wish. So rather than weighing our options with all that red tape and logistics in our way, it's simply, why don't we try her on Lasix? If she doesn't race the way we want, then we'll take her off at some point. And that's where we're at right now. We did that with White Tiger last year, and we'll do that with One My Heart this year. So One My Heart Hanover will enter the Lasix program for this coming week. So those are all your 3-year-olds, your 2-year-olds, your racehorses. I'll be back with the Burns in just a minute.